Okay, I'm pretty sure I'll be seeing. I don't know. Okay, I'm all excited because Azaria is coming over. She just and I was inspired to put on my fancy pants that that Ayana gave me because she said her and Tom couldn't figure out how to put them on, and I'm surprised I figured out how to put them on, but I love them. But now I'm gonna invite Azaria over to just come lay in my bed on my grounding mat with me when she gets here. Oh, look at this cool thing my housemate put in. There's like pieces so you can change it, and somebody fixed the whole area here. Bummer is all this stuff is contaminated now. Anyhow, okay, see, maybe Azaria gonna be here just a second. Ah, she pulled up, she's about to park, she's about to park. I'm watching her about to park. She's pulling up in front of my house right now. I'm gonna wait for her from my big ass window. Hi, friend. Hi, friend. Yeah, you're here. Yeah, you're here. I don't know how bad she feels, but I'm pretty excited. Oh, it's cold. She's still in her car. I can't. It's too cold. It's 35 fucking degrees. But I did put my feet in the river today because I got paid to drive to it. Hi! Oh my god, I'm so happy you're here. You're not going home, right? You're coming over and gonna sit in bed with me in my warm room?
I don't know yet. Maybe.
On my grounding mat? Look, I put my fancy pants on.
These are really nice.
I know. I'm so excited about them. Ayana gave them to me.
Yeah, they look cozy.
Well, they're not cozy.
Oh.
But they are, I just realized they're perfect because then I can get lots of skin on the grounding mat. But then when I have to come downstairs, I don't have to actually put on pants. I'm just already wearing this. So, I'm recording and not live. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So is there something specific I could, besides this? Okay, let's just do this. So glad you texted.
How you doing, my friend?
What was that?
How are you doing?
God, I'm literally living the dream today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's that look like?
Oh gosh, I want to tell you, but I want to do it in my bed. Can we go up there?
Yeah.
Do you need a snack or hot water or anything? Because those things are only down here.
Like tea or something would be
Yeah.
lovely.
Okay. And then I have my favorite snack is purple cabbage.
Cool.
I thought maybe a banana.
Awesome.
Look, my turmeric came.
Awesome.
I'm drinking some caffeine because I need some drugs.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and I have some little micro dosed mushies in there too.
Oh, yum.
Yeah. So, and if you want, look, it's all set up. The whole cozy area. So I turn the heat up in the house, and we can maybe come down here a little later.
Okay.
Okay. Here's tea, filtered water. Well, there's not a lot of. Let me get the other choices of tea.
Okay.
And if you want, I don't know what state you're in. If you want, I can do all these things for you. I'm just showing you where stuff is.
I'm just moving really, really slow. I'm like experiencing chronic fatigue today.
Okay. So then, can I offer that whenever you feel cool with it, you just like sit, like maybe you sit right now, and
Okay.
I do this stuff.
Sure.
Cool. Okay. I'm gonna go get tea.
Could I try this mud water?
Oh, I can't hear you yet.
Okay. Could I try this?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
If you want, why don't you maybe just for later, and I think I'll have some tea too.
Cool.
These are some of my options. I forgot other options. I need friends to come over so that I am inspired to make my whatchamacallit, the chocolate stuff that, cacao.
Yeah.
I have cacao and rose petals.
Yum. That sounds really delicious.
Yeah, so maybe if you stay over for a while, we could do that later. I'm just throwing out ideas that you may not have thought of.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna work on that tea. We just started getting those.
Oh, what a genius idea. I've just been cutting up towels, old towels. And
Well, you're pretty much doing it then. Just maybe figure out a way for them to be rolled cute. I think that, I don't know. You don't have to. That's actually not important. I just think it's cute.
I kind of like the patterns, you know, and it seems.
This was only $20.
Where at?
Oh, Amazon, you know, but we'll be, you don't have to pay for that. We'll be getting those for you. So just, you know, have to wait a little bit because it, you know, takes a little bit for the resources to arrive. But anyway.
Okay. You want just some water?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hydrated. Ooh.
Evil bone water. Okay, regular water.
Damn it, I don't like the current situation that's been going on. It kind of pisses me off, but I gotta let it go. Yeah.
I saw your card making
Oh my god.
Valentine's. Those are so freaking cute.
That's one of the things I really got to do. And if you want that, you can have that.
Thanks.
I really got to do is that whole like morning was so awesome, and there were so many cool conversations had, and I was doing that like super rough, I'm not trying to make it look perfect kind of recording, right? But with a focus on what was going on the table and very little like on people. And so, oh look, the sun's coming out.
Thanks, son. Oh, okay, you tell me I'm doing a good job. I appreciate it.
I've been getting the most amazing messages all day.
Yeah?
Oh, it's like
I'd love to
fucking
hear
nuts.
it.
Okay.
Oh.
So what would help me actually more would be for me to tell you while I'm in front of my computer, because I was also taking notes.
Okay.
And how about, you see that little chair over there and how it's in the sun and it's like real chill? How about you go sit over there? I mean, unless you just like really want to talk to me, that's sun.
Okay. I think I'll sit here with you for a little bit for now. Yeah.
Look, you're here at the right time. You get to look around at all the, like the sun is hitting all the cool shit.
Yeah.
And I already put up the
Hey, where did you find one of those?
Sarah Love McQueen's at the. I stand for love. That's the important part. This came with my housemate, and when I first visited her at her house, she had one of those on the wall. And I said, "Hey, I know who that artist is. I love her stuff. I've been getting her daily email for a long, long time." And Lisa was like, I've been following her too, and I love the. So, do you not know? You haven't seen this before?
I've seen it. I just don't know where to get them.
Oh, okay. So I'm sure we'll be able to figure it out. Her page, I Stand for Love.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's pretty well organized. She's pretty established. So I think probably like what she does is she posts her daily affirmation there. But you can sign up for a daily email, and then I don't know if you can I think you can just buy these direct. I think that's where Lisa got them. Oh, and Jeanette did.
What's the affirmation for today?
What's the date?
14th? I think it's the 15th. It's the 15th.
Wednesday? It's Wednesday?
Yeah.
Be your own best friend. Be your own best friend. A long time can be healing, and is it just isolation?
Yeah, and giving and giving and giving when I'm fucking tired.
Are you like really strict on sugar or anything like that right now? Okay. What I'd like to do is make it. I'm excited actually. I've been wanting to make this shit. I want to use, this is the base, unsweetened oat milk, and then put hot chocolate in it.
Yum.
Okay, so.
This?
Yeah, because it's how about I'll put hot chocolate in mine and you can taste yours plain before I put chocolate in it, because you do like stuff different flavors than I do.
Earthier.
A lot of your shit tastes like grass or dirt. But this does have cacao in it.
I love your honesty. Yeah, that's very
You're
true.
one of the ultra healthies in my life.
Me?
Yes. You know, healthy in the, like, you know all the things, like, you know a bunch of natural things you've been
Thanks. Learning.
Man,
Yeah.
you're very knowledgeable. Okay, let's see. Jam and lemon.
You've got a really-
ginger.
You've got a really good tea selection.
Yeah, thank you.
You know?
There's actually a lot of my favorites that are missing right now, but that's okay. I had to restock, and Fred's didn't have them. There's one that's like, well, it's fine. I don't want to spend much time looking for this. I like to blend. Like, I'm gonna put hibiscus with everyday detox.
That's a good combo. I'm gonna take a picture of this one because this one's a good tea.
Okay, so now I gotta find my jars. I just charged up my little, my special little tool for making this stuff.
Oh,
This guy.
yeah.
Charged up. I love it so much. I get so excited. Yeah. I love these, and I love that I don't actually need batteries.
Yeah.
Okay. This.
Are your housemates here?
No.
You have the whole place to
I
yourself.
get the whole place to myself.
And you got dressed for me.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, and also I figured we would record, and I don't want to record my underpants.
Yeah.
My big old lady underpants. Okay, so this. Now my jars. We have almost found homes for many of the things, but not quite yet. Oh, when you're ready, don't get up right now. You'll have to see our entertainment center.
Okay.
So much entertainment on it. You can make all these. Did you see my pretty window up there?
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Everything up there is very special.
I love all the color in your home.
Isn't it astounding how so many people put this together and it just looks like, oh, you know, like the one person designed all that, planned it all. No, a bunch of people actually did.
It was all of us.
Yeah.
All of us meaning your house.
Yeah. It was also, inspired by all the people who we wanted to come here and who do. I'm not gonna worry about cleaning up right now. I'll do that later. Would you like to hear about our New Year's gathering?
Absolutely.
It's so cool.
I'm taking a picture of this also.
Ooh, I'm gonna put some rose petals in it. I'm gonna get some rose petals and put it in the mud water.
Cause you're
Chocolate mud
best
water.
friend.
You know what's so crazy? Like one of the ways that my former, future, whatever, self communicates with me is what video pops up, or which ones. Like, go look for that one. And I'd almost completely forgotten about the fuck yeah dance. I gotta heat this up. But do you remember my fuck yeah dance? Okay, so it was. Oh, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Like, and variations of that. So, I hadn't done it in a long time because I hadn't felt like that in a long time.
Yeah.
And so it was some webinar that I'd recorded for Radical Pleasurist. It was like towards the end when I was like really good and really practiced and confident. How much do you think you want?
That's good.
Okay. And it must have been live because I was like, all right, who's here on time? Awesome. You get to see the fuck yeah dance. And I had my like flower yoga pants on that I wore a lot because it made my ass look great. So that reminded me. And then on New Year's Day, this gal, Erica, delightful gal. Sometimes she's really loud. But what happened was I was really wanting the gathering to be lower key, and that naturally happened in a ton of amazing ways. But when she arrived, she was high energy, but she actually started to meet us pretty quickly. So she told us this story, though, that was so fun, and it was about someone was showing young kids, I don't remember age, 5, 6, 7, somewhere in there. And she was like, this kid loved popcorn so much, because I guess we were eating popcorn. He loved it so much that every time he saw it, he would do this little dance and do, I can't remember exactly, and do something like this. And so, and I was kind of dead. I didn't have the energy to meet her in that. But I was like, I'm so fucking excited right now because that reminds me of my fuck yeah dance, and that's so cool. And now, like, my household is all like, I mean, everybody who saw it, and I think Brian's kind of trying to teach everybody.
Yeah.
Do you like it hot or warm? Okay.
Warm's good.
How's that feel? That feel good?
Yeah,
Maybe a
this
little
feels
more?
really nice, actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I think it does do better pretty warm too. Okay. Okay, so let's see. New Year's, yeah. Not a ton of people were available to come, but you know, I think it's great if somebody knows they were invited. Like, hey, we wanted you here, but
Yeah.
I don't ever want anybody to feel guilt because they can't come. No, dude, there's so many cool things. If you're choosing a fuck yes, then, or you just really need to stay in bed, whatever.
Yeah.
It's up for you to discern. Anyway, so yeah, it was a smallish group. I was wrecked. Like, I had a rough 24 hours or so with friends and business and friends who I'd been doing business with. And where do you tell me how much to put in? Oh, there. Okay, I guess it's that. 1 tablespoon. Okay.
I've always wanted to try this stuff. So
Oh, you haven't? Oh,
this is
God.
like a treat for me.
Oh, good. I really love it. It's kind of annoying that I don't have it more often because this is not much effort and it's actually kind of fun. I think the thing that had stymied me was I didn't know where my thing was, and so when it showed up, I was like, "Hey, get out my water!" So we may need to like spin it up now and then. But
Okay.
Go ahead. Try.
It smells so,
Doesn't it?
so good.
What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about the rose petals.
It's okay.
Okay.
I like it.
I love.
I like it earthy.
I can. I can have the idea and not have to act on it. I can
Yeah.
get excited about the idea.
Yeah.
It's not right now. It just means, oh, this is an amazing idea right now.
All of it's possible.
It's just sort of. It actually just sort of makes me nuts how it seems like everything I say to everybody, they're like, I can't do that right now. I'm like, why do you think I meant right now, for fuck's sake? God, I don't know, where does that come from?
Here.
Well, no, I actually gotta wash this, or at least rinse it with hot water. It's just, it's grossing me out. It doesn't seem clean.
So you were having a rough week.
Yeah, I
and-
was wrecked, and you know, Brian's amazing. Once we kind of figured out what our, I don't know, routine was for gatherings, he just completely took over with the setup and food. I mean, yeah.
And he enjoys that
Oh,
stuff.
he loves it. And, you know, he knows I'm always stretched thin on my executive functioning. And so I'm like, I trust you, just do it. Once in a while, I have to say, I have to ask you to do this yourself, please. So I was upstairs. I haven't told him I bought a grounding mat because I kind of want to see, like, a blind test. And so, I didn't want him to know I was lying on my mat, but I was upstairs with my bearskin on my grounding mat and just resetting. And when I came down, I mean, he had come and checked with me and like, we wanted to start circles soon. And I'm like, okay, I'm coming. I want to When I came down, I was really kind of in the midst of a moderate meltdown, overwhelm. Like, it's just been too fucking hard, and I kind of was like, okay, well, I know at least I'm accepted down there, and it's really comfortable, and I don't need to be alone right now. It's real easy access. So I just really haven't wanted to be. I do hugs, and I might do like this sort of like physical affection, but even Jeanette asked, why don't you ever cuddle? I just don't want to. So I laid there and it was like this, but when I came down, everybody was silent and had been silent and stayed silent when I came down. And so I was like, oh God, good. I'm so glad that I'm not derailing everything. That they don't stop everything to be like, oh, thanks for getting here, or I'm sorry I'm late. I hate that. Just
Or that you have to put on like the hosting hat.
Yeah, no, I was like,
or
Brian's
like the entertainer hat.
Right. And so people could tell. I'm sure that I could feel care being directed my way, but they all trusted me to be able to let them know if I really wanted support. So that I was like, don't look at me, just pay attention to your own experience, kind of thing. And they did. And I think they just kind of eye gaze now and then, or people kind of close their eyes, or whatever. It was just this very organic, continued until there was a brief break, and everybody was kind of giving reflections and appreciation of the spontaneous silence and how special and rare it was. But because they were all so chill, they were practically fucking whispering. And I was like, I gotta eat, I gotta be over here. And so I was disruptive at that point, not intentionally, but because I was emotional. And I was like, can I just make a request? Can you please just speak up? I have to be over here, and I want to hear. And they're like, bring your food over. I'm like, no, just speak up a little bit. And that derailed it a little, but it really set the tone for the rest of the evening. And so even when and that actually precipitated a really needed snack break. Larry was gently teasing. There were ways he teased me very gently, very sweet, and from a place of, I've been to 1 million of your events and I see you and whatever. He teased Brian when Brian's like, all right, hey everybody, let's come back. Oh, there's Brian trying to hurt us. But yeah, everybody came in, we had a snack. That's exactly when Erica arrived. It was a perfect timing. And then after a few little Brian's like, hey, come on. We all went over there, and it was really sweet. There were just really organic shares. Nobody took up all the space, and they talked. And it was really, really rich and authentic. And everybody also was giving, that's why I'm sure, was giving reflections of oh my God, it feels so good to be here. I'm so, I feel really, grateful or whatever. This feels like an amazing start to the year. I feel comfortable, except, I don't know, I wrote down the words because I knew I wouldn't remember. But yeah, so that was really nourishing for me to hear. And I was like, I'm taking notes, kind of oh, all right, well, that experiment has, the beta testers are giving me the, the reflections and that I was hoping for. Okay, great. And I really just stayed in myself. I didn't try to fix my face. I didn't force myself. I did get closer. Alder's one of the people that I feel extra super safe getting close to. So I got closer. But yeah, I was fully accepted in that. Everybody was totally relaxed. There was real respectful of everybody's time. Someone had said, I believe at 4:30, and so everybody had space to say what they needed to say. Only one person was a little bit blah blah blah, and she's sitting there but yeah, it was all perfect. it's so, yeah, in so many ways. And Brian's share was,
Do you want to move with the sun in your eyes?
no, that's good. I think we should get sun while we can, and then we'll go upstairs.
Okay.
Let me put the refrigerator thing away, and then I'll say the celebration of what Brian's share was.
Okay.
Are you comfortable now?
Yeah.
It's taken a while, and it's been kind of painful to get here, but Brian's finally like really trying to understand the specific ways in which I am unusual, or just kind of show up in the world differently than outside of the box, outside of what is expected, and
Societally?
yeah, just generally. And unfortunately, the ways I show up is what society has deemed as bad or wrong or rude or judgmental or like whatever, overly emotional, all these like, kind of negative connotation things. So yeah, I'm often perceived really unpleasantly, and like I said, it's taken a while, but once he got started, like it took him a year to listen to my to go through my assessment with me, and I even had to say I want it as my Christmas present. But that sort of precipitated a bunch, and then eventually he was like, hey, if you come across videos that are really you think are really good, share them with me. I started listening to them and watching them. And then most recently, the biggest leap was Lisa gave him a book that is an intellectualized, science-based like look at, I don't know if proprioception is the right word, but basically the other ways in which your body is the center of things and where information comes from. And, and that despite me telling him a billion times, like, I can't be verbal and translate into this one language you're willing to listen to. I'm showing you all the information you need if you just look. Finally, an intellectualized version is able to get through to him, and he shared, there's a thing he's committed to on, what's that thing in that spring celebration?
Equinox?
Beltane. Beltane at Fern Hill a couple of years ago, we stood under the thing.
Arch, yeah.
Yeah, and he said, sometimes I forget because it's not completely locked in yet. I promised to something, I can't remember, promise doesn't seem like the right word, but I promised to see you clearly and love you for who you are. So that's sort of been, thankfully, a guiding light, because sometimes it's been hard and I've been like, this is what you said and I don't feel like that. So for him to publicly declare, like, I'm committed to, see you clearly and love you for who you are. I'm committed to learning the ways in which you see the world that I don't, and believing you, and lots of and really good self goals, too. Just getting more clearer and clearer and getting better and better at sticking to some sort of routine and some sort of structure that's helpful and helps him make progress. And so yeah, all of that was really special, because he doesn't often kind of let it be known that he hasn't totally been on top of everything. I promise to see you clearly and love you for who you are. I think communicates a lot.
You two have been together how many years?
We started dating, we started hanging out and then dating in 2019, early 2019, spring. So and
Holy
with
smoke, so like 6 years. Almost 6 years.
yeah, it was on again, off again. I mean, it was kind of always on, but there were significant
Yeah.
breaks for integration and kind of ongoing levels of clarity. But yeah, I think we went through a lot of that's more just below the surface relational trauma the first couple of years. I think on hyperspeed, obviously, because the universe knew, hey, this total like reset is coming, and you won't be able to have, you will not be able to experience these, you will not be able to have these experiences in order to be able to integrate the lessons later. So you gotta keep up the pace, you guys. Sort of grueling. Yeah, as we've continued to come clearer and clearer on, what's the pattern that's happening? Is there a way to break it? How do we do that? And usually it takes a lot of me going, you're not believing me, you're not hearing me. Do you see me getting increasingly desperate? Don't get pissed at me because I keep having meltdowns. It's because I'm losing my shit because you won't listen to me or help me or, protect me or...
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of, I think we talked about this last time about like anger and like when we're raising our voices, it's because we're not feeling heard.
Right.
You know?
You're not hearing me say it any other way.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I try it with a scoop of chocolate.
Sure.
Okay, I don't know what my battery's doing, so I feel like I should check. I'm just gonna stop.